Hi, I'm Annie, and I'm a new car sales consultant at Oarsman Ford Manassas. Today I wanted to take you around the 2022 Expedition. This is an XLT Max, so it's going to give you some extra space. One thing that I particularly like about this model is it does have remote start. All I did was double click on the key fob to make sure that the vehicle started. Really nice feature to use, especially this time of year. It's a little cold out, so I can make sure that my vehicle is warmed up when I get inside and don't have to worry about getting in a cold vehicle. You can also turn it off if I double click again, if for whatever reason I didn't get in the car right away, wanted to save some gas. So one thing I like to point out as well, especially with the lights that are on the 2022s, you do have LED lights on either side and on the rear as well. One cool feature too is the turn signal indicators right here on the side, as well as back here on your mirrors. So additional safety, especially when merging larger vehicles, somebody can see you. One added thing that I really like is that this actually has 360 camera. You have one camera here on the front, which is going to help, especially if you live in a city area. There's going to be some turns that might be a little bit more difficult to see out of when merging too. So you have one camera here, two on your mirrors, which I'll show you, and two on the rear. So showing again, right underneath this mirror, you have the camera, same thing on the other side. This also helps you maybe if you're trying to park somewhere, you can see exactly where the vehicle is. If you're getting in and out of the vehicle, maybe you have small kids, just helps a little bit, goes a long way when you have those additional safety features. So pointing out to you again, where the two cameras are in the back, there is one right at the top here, so this is going to give you more of an angled view out for behind the vehicle. This is going to help you in particular, especially with parking. So that's going to give you those lines in the camera to show you where you are when you're parking the vehicle. So a couple things that I really like, and I'm going to unlock it here for you, about the back trunk area. There's going to be a little indicator, I'm sorry it's a little hard to see right now, with an arrow where you can actually just unlock the glass, and this lifts right up. So you can just toss something in really quick. You don't have to open up the entire trunk and then just close it like that. Now, you can go ahead and manually open the trunk with the little button down here. However, if it's a little too heavy or your hands are full, you can also double click. There's a trunk button on your key fob that opens up the trunk. And you do have a lot of extra room here because this is a Max. If you wanted to do anything additional underneath for storage, there is this option underneath here that you have as well. One thing I really like too is there is an actual hook on either side of the rear of the vehicle, and that's on this side too. They do fold back in, and that's really nice, especially if you have your little storage mesh wiring net. You'll be able to actually put in any groceries and not have to worry about them falling out. And a plus for you too, if you wanted to put the seats down or up for all rows, you'd be able to do so. So you have the buttons that indicate here, so you can have them all go down at the same time if you wanted. You can see it's not super fast, takes it nice and slow. And you can also have it so that they go back up. So don't even have to worry about any manual labor there. One additional thing right in the back is there are USB ports, so you can have chargers going on in the back as well, so you don't have to worry about it just being in the front. Last thing about the trunk that I really like, you can set the trunk if you wanted for it to be a little bit lower. You can also just push the button to close it. You can use the key fob as well, just double clicking it. It'll beep to alert to get out of the way, and the trunk will close. Now heading back around to the front of the vehicle, I want to show you this really cool feature about unlocking your car. So with the key fob in hand, for security purposes, if you want to unlock the vehicle and it's locked, all you have to do is put your hand in here and that'll unlock it. Now to lock it, there are actually some indicators here that are built into the paint of the vehicle, but they're going to give you some lines. All you have to do is push your finger on it and the lock indicator is going to go down. So I just had it locked. This will unlock it. So coming into the inside of the vehicle, there's some features I really like to point out that I personally like. On the side doors, when you open them, there is going to be a nice design feature that is going to be right engraved here, which is going to show you a vehicle going around, really traveling through different areas. So that's something I really like that was designed into the 2022 model. You'll also have, for both the driver's and the front passenger seat, 10-way power. So you'll actually be able to use your lumbar support, adjust the seats up and down, basically front and back, and you'll be good to go there. Another benefit about the seats in the front is that they are heated and cooled. So in the wintertime, you get to be warm. Summertime, you get to be cool. And the steering wheel also is heated. So that makes for cold weather times to be a lot nicer as well. One thing that you'll also see below the center console here is going to be the charging area for your phone. You can actually wirelessly charge as long as your phone is compatible. And you have a not so thick phone case. But you can also connect through USB or USB. In the back, where you have the passenger seats as well, you have separate air control back there too, especially with the area being separated. One last thing I really like that they did, even for the XLT and the Expedition, is you have a full moonroof, which will make it really nice, especially if you go camping. You can just open up the vehicle on the inside and look at the stars. Thank you so much for doing a walk around with me on the 2022 Ford Expedition. If you're interested in this vehicle or any others that we have on our lot, please come see me at Oarsman Ford of Manassas, and I look forward to helping you.